Welcome to the new season of Storm in the Wild. Follow us as we journey into the magnificent life of the most precious beagle in the universe. Her name is Storm. Here, we see a beautiful wild-fat beagle in its natural dwelling place. Notice her round figure and lack of neck. Her floppy ears that dangle along the side of her chubby face not only serves as a hearing apparatus, but rather as a way for her humans to envision her as a 5-year-old child with a bob cut. One can easily affiliate her distinguishable looks to the diva pop star, Beyoncé. If Beyoncé was a beagle, Storm was one of 5 puppies. We guessed that her pale coloration, compared to the regular black-brown-white complexion of beagles, was because her mother's womb was running out of printer ink. Besides the natural anemic look, Storm is also unique in many other aspects. For one, she has a total of 9 nips on her belly. The odd number of nips allows for each potential puppy to feed in a window fashion. In the early mornings, the fat beagle awakens from her slumber, only to slip away into another deep slumber. Sleep is essential for this beagle in order for her to have enough energy to rummage through various garbage bins around the house. Today she decides to do a surprise inspection around the perimeter, making sure that all her employees are performing at best and all equipments are in perfect condition. In the kitchen area, she checks the pantry and the condiments if they're still tasty. Afterwards, she goes about the office to check on her social media managers and how they are doing. One of her assistants was seen slacking around, and so Storm told her to stop being lazy. Supervising has exhausted our staff and has now melted into the ground for another nap. Occasionally, Storm pretends to be asleep to escape from impending responsibilities. And even during this seemingly unconscious state, she displays her immense beauty for onlookers to witness. Historians have likened her poise with that of the infamous pose that Rose was sketched in from the movie Titanic. Speaking of Titanic, her belly is Titanic. After a while, the fat beagle must gracefully shift sides so as to avoid the development of pressure sores caused by her excessive weight. She quietly transitions to a classic spread eagle, which in the wild expresses vulnerability and daintiness as that of a flower. Artists all around the globe have collectively likened this position with that of a featherless turkey ready for roasting. Delicious. Uh-oh. The Queen has been awakened by one of her fans, and has now become aware of the media's presence. She then again pretends to sleep in a much more scripted position to please the public. This seems to be working, as this has caught the attention and affection of her humans. She then decides to cut the act and get back to work. The big fat boss now conducts a final round within the property, just like any responsible businesswoman. It is then time to go out in the grassy fields to diligently forage for something to eat. Here, she fully embodies an elderly panda bear feasting on bamboo shoots. To ensure the fertility of the land, she performs a ritualistic dance. She does this to attract the gods of the earth to provide her with more grass to chomp. Another part of her busy routine is providing the village folk a daily inspirational speech up on her stone podium. She does this with so much elegance. Storm sits like this, leaning onto one side because she is too abdominally obese to sit like a normal dog. She gestures ever so sly towards the refrigerator where the bread is stored. However, she has had too much bread, which led her to rummage through the bin again for a chance of grabbing a dirty snacky. Next, our goddess hits the gym and starts out with breathing exercises. She is then trained in the special martial arts for self-defense in case she gets to encounter a nasty snacky burglar. Phew. That was exhausting. Time for another snacky. One of her slaves has fetched her a frozen lychee jello dessert. Ah. Look at how the wild beetle devours her prey. Munching even on the very shell of the jello. She cannot get enough of it. She demands more. More. And more. Storm asserts her dominance by booping her nose on the refrigerator. Her human is unable to open the compartment without giving in and providing the queen with an offering. They will all starve if she starts. This is just how the world works. This is how the world operates under the reign of our beloved queen, Storm, who will forever be the beloved bouncy queen of our hearts.